Hi, everybody. We are on day 23 of writing our fables. So let's start by reviewing what we've done so far. First of all, we know that fables are fiction stories, they're short stories. The setting is usually outside. The animals are the animals are the main characters, right? But they really act like people. And we talked about that in yesterday's lesson. We're going to review about the character traits that we assign to our characters. And there's always a moral or a message at the end of the story. So when we look at our rubric of what we've done so far, we are in the great job, right, of the characters. We went ahead and we personified these characters. We gave them character traits that characters or animals don't normally have. However, humans do. So that's what makes them personified. You have a non-human um, object, which in this case is an animal that has human qualities. In our moral, we are right now in the good job, right? We're actually maybe even in an okay job. We try to tell about our lesson. We've already established a lesson. We're not into the writing part of it yet, so we're not here, but we'll get there. So let's go back. I picked the characters I picked. First of all, the moral I picked was work first, then play. The characters I picked were the dog and the snake. The dog being the hero, and the snake being the villain. And the dog, I personified or gave it the character traits of being loyal, hardworking, and focused. While the snake is deceitful, plays tricks on others, and is not hardworking. So that's a review of what we've done so far. You can always go back into your slide deck and review what your moral is and what your characters are and the character traits you gave them. And that's always a good thing to do as writers, is to review and refresh of what we've done. So why don't you pause this video and actually go back into your slide deck and double check. Okay, now that you've double checked what your character and your moral are, let's go ahead and start talking about our setting. So I keep trying is that you did not name a place. An okay job is that you were outside or inside. A good job would be you named a place, and a great job is you wrote a lot about the place. We're not going to get here yet. All right, we're just going to go ahead and kind of be in between these two right now. As we write, we will elaborate and we will stretch it out. We just kind of need to start planning at this point. So let's watch this video of what is the setting.
Story Elements for Kids. What is a setting? By Teaching Without Frills. Story elements are the different parts of a fiction story. The setting is an important story element. Can you figure out the definition of setting from the following examples? The setting might be a hot, sunny day at the beach during the summertime. Or it could be a cold, rainy night at a haunted house in October. So what do you think the definition of setting is? Pause here to think, or keep watching to find out. Setting is the time and place of a story. It often answers the questions when and where. The time of a story may be in the past or in the future, in the daytime or at night, in the summer or winter. A story may take place in a school, in a jungle, in a big city, in the desert, or in a variety of other places. We can also use adjectives or describing words to tell about the setting, like if it's sunny, cold, bright, busy, or spooky. You can determine the setting of a story by looking at the illustrations and finding information in the text. Let's try it. I was walking in the park on a warm day. How would you describe this setting? The text tells you I'm in a park, it's warm, and it's daytime. The illustration shows flowers and birds and the sun. I think it might be spring. So we could describe the setting as a warm spring day in the park. So remember, setting is the time and place a story happens. What settings have you seen in stories before?
All right, so let's stop there. We are talking about setting. So I'm going to use this slide, and this is the part that you're going to submit back into to me so I can see your work for today. So what your job is going to be is you are going to decide, where does your story take place? Does your story take place in the morning or at night? I'm going to make my story thinking about my characters and thinking about what what lesson they're trying to learn. I'm going to make my setting the morning. I'm just putting an X. That's all I'm doing, okay? I just texted. All I did was it clicked into that text box, and I just put an X, okay? And then I need to decide where does it take place. Is it going to take place in a forest, near a lake, or in a desert? So thinking about my animals, I'm going to make the story take place with my dog and my cat happen to take place in a desert. All right, so that is what I'm going to do. And remember, to access this slide, you are going to go under the under your slide deck. You're going to go back to your slide deck. You're going to open up yours, and that's what you're going to be working on. And don't forget to go ahead and to turn it back in to me. And then when I look at it, I'll return it back to you. So again, today you are choosing the setting of your story. When does your story take place and where does it take place? Have fun!